Hey y'all, I'm going to make y'all a pizza pot pie. It's so easy. The recipe link will be in the comments, so you can go and click on the link and then you can print off the recipe if you'd like. But all the exact measurements will be in the link. Okay, so first I have taken, this is an oval pan, but I would compare it to like a 9x9 or a smaller baking pan, okay? So anyway, I have taken some ground beef and I have browned it. And if you need the link to my skillet here, I can put the skillet link into the comments too. Okay, so there is my pound of ground beef. I have a pound of Potter's sausage, breakfast sausage, okay? Okay, what we're gonna add also are some pepperonis. And I may just go ahead and do this whole bag of pepperonis. Now, you do not have to chop these pepperonis up. You can put these in whole. I am going to chop them up. I'm going to be using a Rada knife. This knife, y'all, is 25 years old. Yes, 25 years old. I can put the link to the Rada knives in the comments. I have a Rada pizza cutter and a peeler, vegetable peeler. Love my knives. Actually, my pizza cutter and my peeler have never been sharpened. This knife has been. Okay, so we're just, and you, like I said, you do not have to cut up your pepperonis, but I choose to cut up my pepperonis. Okay. So we got that step finished. Okay. Let me get me up. Okay. What we're going to do now is we're going to add some pasta sauce. You could even add, if you had some extra pizza sauce, you could add it instead of pasta sauce. Okay, so we're going to add our jar of pasta sauce. And my oven is preheated at 400. Just giving this a stir. Make sure it's all mixed in there good. Okay. We'll flatten that out. Okay, I'm going to add my black olives, just a small can of black olives. Okay. Going to add some shredded cheese. And this is just mozzarella shredded cheese. Of course, you can add ever how much of cheese you want to add. Around my house, the more cheese, the better. You may add some more. But you can add however much you want, or less. Okay. We have that. Now we have one more step. Our last step will be to make the topping. The topping is going to be a Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuit mix. Okay, that will be our garlic butter to go on top. Get some scissors. And you will make this just like the box instructions, except I'm going to add something to mine. I'm going to add some bacon bits. So you just make it like the directions say. There's the water. It called for shredded cheese. I'm adding some bacon bits. Let me get my spoon here. So give this a mix. Okay, the instructions called for 3/4 cup of water. That to me is not enough. I'm gonna have to add some more, okay? Okay. And remember, recipe's a guide. If you don't want to add the bacon bits, don't add it. If you don't want to add black olives, don't add it. You could add jalapeno peppers. You could add chopped bell peppers, chopped onions, anything, mushrooms, anything you like in a pizza, you could add, okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to take this biscuit mix, y'all, and we're just going to spread it along the top. I'm going to go sparingly until I know for sure that I can cover all of it, okay? Doesn't have to be perfect. As long as it tastes good, that's all that matters. Let's get down to the sides. Okay. And I'm just making sure that is all. Okay, so we will bake this in the oven, and then once it's done, we will make up that garlic butter that come with that Red Lobster mix, and we will brush that onto our biscuits. Okay, y'all, my pizza pot pie, I have just taken it out of the oven. And in the Red Lobster biscuit mix, there was a garlic sauce to make, and I've been making that, or spreading that on here. Not making it, I made it. Now I'm spreading that butter. Wish y'all could smell this garlic butter. It's quite a bit of butter too. It was 4 tablespoons per the directions, but that's quite a bit. Can you ever have too much garlic butter? I don't know. It looks like a lot, but well, we got most of it on there. Y'all, so take a look at that. Okay, let's get us a bite. Y'all know we got a taste. Oh my yum. Ooh, look at that cheese. Y'all see that cheese? I didn't even get down to the meat. I know that meat's down there somewhere. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's some yummy stuff. Oh my yum. That may have to be the best thing that I've tasted in a long time. Now there's some more some meat. My. I don't know what's best. The cheese down in there, the biscuit mix, the garlic that's on top, the bacon bits. Of course, if you don't love garlic, you could, those Red Lobster cheddar bay biscuit mixes, you can leave the garlic butter off, okay? Because I know a lot of people don't like garlic, so leave it off. But you don't know what you're missing. Piece of biscuit. That's your winter chicken dinner. Y'all need to try my pizza pot pie. The recipe link will be in the comments. Y'all gotta try it. Easy, delicious. You can't beat it. Y'all give it a try.